first scene cut, I know producers set this up because they had Tyreek talking to Johnny, and as you can see, they're both kind of disinterested in the conversation. But Tyreek mentions that he was happy that Johnny and Audrina won because he wanted Audrina to stay because he has a connection with her as well. And he wants to continue that connection with her. But he feels like from what he's seen and what he's heard, he has come to the realization that these two have some type of connection. He's basically like, this your girl now. Like, I see that y'all got a connection, so I'm gonna kind of like let you be. Johnny's happy about that. You see him do a big smile. He realizes that he doesn't have to do that macho thing with Ty, even though I still would keep an eye out on Ty because he doesn't give up that easy. But I think Johnny's like, all right, cool. I feel great. I won. You're my girl. I won the duel. I'm her champion. I'm happy. We in good spirits. Let's keep the blood good. Funny enough, as soon as they walk away, Audrina comes up and grabs Johnny from the conversation. And Ty goes, hi, mi amor. And she said, hi, Tyreek. And he goes, oh, I'm not mi amor no more.
Hola, mi amor.
Hi, Tyreek.
You said it's not mi amor no more. You don't talk Spanish to me no more.
Oh, he was mi amor?
Yeah.
Peep it. Okay. So that was so cute. Because, you know, there's still going to be the banter there because Audrina, she's made it very clear that while she's attracted to Johnny, I think some would even say they've had deeper connections, if you know what I'm saying. But she still like fangirls after Tyreek. Once Audrina pulls Johnny, she basically says he's her savior. He's the perfect man to win the competition with. She's feeling really confident on her ability to stay in the game now. Johnny keeps putting batteries in her back. As you can see, he says he's the superhero. He came in to save the day. I'm a supergirl, and I'm here to save the world. Like, Johnny, though, he a little shady. He's just like Tyreek, but to me, he's a little bit worse because he's more suave about it. Did you hear what he said in the beginning of this conversation? He basically said, oh, Miss Confident, not confident no more. And then at the end, he says, now I got to pull you out the dumps. He's cracking away at her confidence as well. And he wants her to feel insecure like he's doing her a favor. And I don't like that because he's more sneaky. After he says all that to her, she don't even notice any of the negative because she has like rainbow blinders on, like a savior complex right now going on with him. So she goes, oh my God, this is just like a modern day love story. And I'm like, girl, this is not Love Island. This is Love Island Games. You better wake up and smell the makeup because he is playing you. He's playing you. You know what Beyonce say? When trouble comes around and men like me come around, oh, my daddy says shoo. Yeah, she needs the daddy lessons right now. Cue Beyonce. So you know when B Tyreek, if he didn't try to get his lick back, but it was via Chris. So after him and Audrina do the Mamacita dance or whatever, and they basically are interacting, and Johnny takes her to the speakeasy, Ty goes and decides to ruin Chris's night by explaining to him that he had a kiss with KK the previous night. Chris takes it on the chin like a G. He obviously, you know, he's a male center boy, so he basically blames KK and says she shouldn't have told me, but he's right in a sense. Like, KK had plenty of times. It was like 2 days. Then Chris then goes and tells Audrina, and so now the cat is out of bag. Everybody knows everything. So now at this point, Audrina's feeling pretty froggy, and she confronts Ty, basically saying, you know I was feeling down and you go and kiss KK. He's like, hold on. We one-on-one because everybody just kissing everybody because you kissed Johnny. She was shocked, gagged that he knew that because she didn't know that at that point. That I forgot who told him. Lucinda told him that Johnny had kissed her. So now the cat's out the bag on both sides. Chris told Audrina about the kiss with KK, and then Lucinda told Tyreek about the kiss with Josh. So he's basically hits her with that, and she just gets up and walk away because at that point she didn't really have nothing to say. He was like, 1-to-1, everybody kissing people, period. And he like, basically I had to take his side with that because she not only kissed Johnny one time, like Tyreek only kissed KK once. She kissed Johnny at the date and in the speakeasy and never told Tyreek. I understand she was emotional. It was like a bad timing for Tyreek, but he wasn't lying. Like, one thing did lead to another, and it just did happen. Nobody's boyfriend, girlfriend. So I had to take Tyreek's side on that point, but it got really spicy, and I was kind of proud of Audrina. It was basically, you got Aries, who is a ram, and then you got Audrina, who is a big Taurus. So you got the Taurus the bull versus Aries the ram, so horn versus horn, and I was speechless because I had nothing to say. I was gagged at both of their reactions to each other, but they both held their own in that brawl. I hope that this just puts some fuel in her fire, that she comes back with a vengeance. May the best heartbreaker win. That's all I gotta say about these two. Word to India. I'm currently watching season 8 of UK, and I'm all about it. I'm addicted. Tommy and India, chef's kiss. And I think that's where they got the whole heartbreaker challenge from, is India, if you ask me. After this is just some cast wrap-up stuff. We have making his nasty yogurts again, and nobody wants them. And then we have what's her name, Nicola and Isaiah, they decide to be just a friendship couple. And we also have Justine and Chris. They end up talking and having a little meeting moment of the mind. I'm not sure if these two will end up together, but I like the idea of it. I feel like together they could be a power couple, but now that she's coupled up with Josh might want to keep this couple because he's pretty strategic and he can always flirt with Andrea on the outskirts, but maybe not with Toby in the house, so we'll see. At this point in the show, they bring on the mayhem. They bring in Toby. It was great for Ty to see because they're besties in real life. And he ends up coupling up with Andrea, effectively leaving the two strongest people, in my opinion, even though Josh get on my nerves, he's a pretty strong contender, Justine and Josh as a couple, which ends up working in their favor. These two end up winning one of the challenges, which ends up putting them as a pretty powerful couple, if you ask me. And if Josh is smart, he's going to stay with Justine. Though Justine and Josh played well, KK took the cake. This was the perfect, I mean, look at her. If she fit perfectly under there. So she ended up winning with Chris. And because they won both parts of the challenge, they end up becoming the power couple. And they had to decide which couples that were vulnerable were off to be eliminated, and then they had to also decide one of the winning couples to decide who would be vulnerable as well. They decided Soline and Mert because they said they are a friendship couple and don't have a true connection, so they decided on them. And so we'll see who gets voted off on Sunday night. We'll follow up then and see what ends up happening. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Just so corny. And this is where we landed at the end of the episode. These are our couples, and so we'll follow up on Sunday night to see who gets eliminated. If you enjoyed this debrief, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. And if you're on TikTok, hit that follow button above. It's your girl, Nico Nicole, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Have a good weekend. Take care. Bye. Need I say more? That's what I'm saying. And Lucinda by default, but I actually like her too.